Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Krishnaplay. Today I'll be presenting on a systematic review that my partner Krithika and I conducted on mood disorders and accelerated aging under the supervision of Dr. Kapczynski, Dr. Wollenhope, and Dr. Pfaffenseller. To start off with some background information, mood disorders are mental health disorders that affect an individual's energy and emotional regulation. Within this lies two main categories, MDD and BD. While MDD and BD both involve recurrent episodes of extreme changes in mood, they manifest in different ways. These disorders not only have a behavioral effect, but may have been correlated with lasting physiological changes over time as well, such as aging. When assessing changes in the progression of aging, a few key biomarkers that are commonly used are telomere length, mitochondrial DNA copy number, and DNA methylation. Several studies have been done in recent years pointing to a relationship between mood disorders and accelerated aging, but results are widely varying. This review took a systematic approach to exploring biomarkers related to accelerated aging among patients with mood disorders. In regards to our methods, records were retrieved from three databases, Embase, PsycInfo, and PubMed. Subsequently, reference lists of included full text was assessed. Study focused on the assessment of aging biomarkers, particularly telomere length, mitochondrial DNA copy number, and DNA methylation. All participants were above 16 years old, and patients had a diagnosis of either BD or MDD. No language or geographical restrictions were placed on the study. Quality assessment of all included studies was conducted using the Newcastle Ottawa scale adapted for cross-sectional studies. Furthermore, here are some of our key results. We collected 616 articles after the removal of duplicates. After title and abstract screening, we ended up assessing 185 articles for legibility in full text, with 54 articles being included in the final analysis. Within these 54 articles, we categorized those who collected data on patients with BD and patients with MDD. In doing this, we saw that more studies have been conducted assessing differences in aging biomarkers between MDD and controls compared to BD and controls, but a limited number of studies used markers other than telomere length. Regarding BD, the majority of studies found a significant difference between patients and control, with the most consistent finding being the shortening of telomere length in patients. Regarding MDD, the results were more inconclusive, with a relatively equal number of studies both seeing a change and seeing no difference. This was especially true for other two aging biomarkers, mitochondrial DNA copy number and DNA methylation, which may be due to a limited number of studies included and assessed these factors. Furthermore, given the available data provided among telomere length, the review team decided to conduct a meta-analysis for the biomarker. A total of 25 studies from the systematic review were included in the analysis, 13 assessing telomere length of patients with MDD versus control, and 12 assessing telomere length of patients with BD versus control. Our pooled results showed a decrease in telomere length in individuals with MDD compared to healthy controls, although the pooled heterogeneity was high. Likewise, our pooled results show that individuals with BD have a shorter telomere length than controls. In this case, the pooled heterogeneity was low, indicating a higher consistency among the results. In addition, subgroup analyses were performed by separating into type of sample that was collected among BD studies. Two studies collected postpartum samples. The difference in telomere length between patients and controls was not significant when pooling these two studies. When analyzing 8 studies that assessed telomere length on peripheral blood, the association remained. In conclusion, among aging biomarkers evaluated, our study showed that shortened telomere length was the most consistent finding in patients with mood disorders compared to controls. More studies, including other biomarkers, are warranted to better elucidate the relationship between accelerated and mood disorders. Overall, the research could contribute to a better understanding of biological basis and pathophysiology of mood disorders. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope you enjoyed.